Welcome to Mike Brown Barbecue. Today I'm going to show you how to barbecue Texas style quail on this 250-gallon offset smoker. Stay tuned. Alright folks, so today what we got going on here is going to be some Texas half quails. These are pretty simple, pretty easy to cook. They cook very fast. What you want to do is get a hold of this little booger. Take you some scissors and cut the spine out. Just like that. And you'll come right here, cut him right down the middle. Just like that. And then you got you two half quails, just like that. These things are little bitty boogers. We'll do another one. I've got quite a few of them. These are farm raised quail. So we'll come down right here. Cut that little backbone out. Come right here in the middle. Go right down that breastbone. Just like that. And we got two more little Texas size half quails. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these prepped up and then we'll season them. Alright folks, so I got all them halved up. This is what we got. We got a total of 16 quail halves. What we're going to do next, this is not our presentation side, we're going to flip all these over and season the underside of them. What we're going to hit them with today, some extra fancy Bonders chicken rub. A light coat. You don't need to put a lot on these because they're not very thick. You can over season them. So we're going to hit them with a light coat of that. And we should have done this first, but it be like that sometimes. Going to hit them with some 16 mesh black pepper. Just a little bit, because I like black pepper. Alright, we'll give that a minute to soak in, just a second. And the way we're going to do these quail today is going to be hot and fast. They don't take very long. If you try to smoke them slow, that skin gets tough as all get out on them. So you got to hit them fast. And it won't take but about 30, maybe 45 minutes to cook these quail. Now we're going to hit them with 16 mesh once more. Just like that. Then we're going to hit them again with our Bondler's Fiesta chicken seasoning. Like I said, you don't have to put a real heavy coat on this. Because these are not very big pieces of meat. You can't oversalt them. Alright guys, so I'm going to let these sit here for about 30 minutes, let the seasoning soak in the skin. Let's go get us a fire started. Stay tuned. Alright folks, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start a fire on this quail. I'm not going to burn down a coal bed because of how quick this stuff finishes up. We're going to burn a hot and fast fire. Cook these around 300, 325. That way that skin don't get tough on them. But what I got here is just some cheap charcoal. Then it just spilled everywhere. What I'm gonna go on today is just some water oak, some dry water oak. Some dry water oak. It's the driest wood that I got. So we're gonna burn it. We're gonna go on 5 pieces, kind of a tight fire. Put me a piece of bark right there in the middle. Can't help it out. Throw that one in there. We'll use our leaf blower, kind of jump start this. And just like that, we got us a fire going. So I'm gonna give that about 10-15 minutes to really catch up. And once it gets to burning real good, we'll go ahead and we'll add our quail on. Like I said, you want to do these quail hot and fast. You can do them low and slow, but if you do them low and slow, I suggest you take the skin off. We're going to let this burn down, and I'll bring you guys back here in a minute. All right, stay folks, tuned. Our pit's up to 250 and rapidly rising. Our next step is to put these quail on. It is a little smoky in there. Always clean your grates. And that's what our little quail are looking like. After sitting up for a minute, I'm going to put these on. Put the legs toward the fire, breast meat toward the stack. When you're cooking these, you want the legs to be about 165, 170, and your breast meat at about 150. If you like your quail a little bit on the medium side, the breast meat tends to taste better if it's not cooked completely. Alright guys, so we got them on. You've got to keep a very close eye on these because these are not going to take long. I'm going to let them go for about 30 minutes and we'll check them with a thermopin on the internal temp on the breast meat. I'm not worried about the dark meat. I know it's going to cook before that breast meat is, but to have juicy breast, you've got to be about 150. Pull them off at 1. We got these quail on. We're going to close them down, let them do their thing. We'll come back, check on them here in about 30 minutes. I think they'll take right about an hour to cook. Could be just a hair bit longer because they are cold, but we'll keep an eye on them. Stay tuned. All right, folks. So it's been about 35 minutes. We're going to go ahead and check these quail for doneness. I don't expect them to be done, but I expect them to be close. I know right here is the coldest part of my firebox, so we'll check it first. We're at 154 right there in that one. 165 in that one. So like I said, quail don't take very long to do. What I'm going to do next is hit these with a little bit of my rib glaze. This will give them a little bit of extra flavor. You can tame the gaminess down of the quail. Sometimes they are very gamey. Alright, I'm going to give that about 10 minutes on this glaze. Set up on there. We'll let that glaze set up on there for about 10 minutes. And we'll bring you guys back. Stay tuned. So it's been 10 minutes. I got a feeling these quail are completely done now. Check this one right here. Showing a 146 internal temp on that one. Showing a 145 in this one. So these quail are done. They're all reading about 145, 150-ish. And go ahead and pull these off, and then we will taste test them. But just admire that little dude right there. Look how good that looks. Look at that little bitty thing there. Gonna be some good eating. Y'all stay tuned. All right, folks. So we let these quail rest for about 15 minutes. They are all looking very nice, beautiful. The way quail should look when it's smoked. I'll give you a quick little rundown of how to cut one of these up if you wanted to cut one up. Me, they're so small it's a waste of time. But come right in here, cut that dude out right there. And then if you wanted a piece of this breast meat, just come right in here like this. Find that little bone in there. And just slice it right open. Just like that. I will tell you that's probably a little more overcooked than I would like, but it is juicy, as you can see. Alright, let's get this stuff around for a taste test. Alright guys, so we're ready to give this stuff a taste test. This is the one that I cut open. It's nice and juicy on the inside. Like I said, a little overdone for what I would have liked it, but still gonna be good. So for the taste test, we're just gonna take one of these whole ones right here. I'm gonna rip the leg off just like that, and we'll start with the leg right here. Looks like just a little piece of chicken, but gonna be some good eating. So let's see how we did here. That's good. Very good. That's better than chicken, in my opinion. Stain a lot of meat on these little bitty bones. It's still very good. All the way down. So the dark meat is cooked right where I like it. It's juicy. It don't taste gamey, which is a good thing. And the secret to really getting that gamey out of this is even if you buy it in the store, was taking it and soaking it in a saltwater brine overnight. That's what I did with these. I didn't film it though. So we'll rip this little wing off right here. We'll see if we can get us a little bite off this wing. Really no meat on it, but what is there is good. So all right, now we got the breast right here. This is the breast. We're just gonna take us a bite out of it. This one here is more of a medium well. It tastes better. That saltwater brine really helps this stuff out. Helps with the gaminess. You saltwater brine these, if you do overcook them a little bit, it's not gonna make no difference. And it's pretty good eating, folks. We'll go ahead, Pitmaster privilege, and we'll try another one. This one here is bigger, the biggest one on the board. And the juiciest one on the board. It's good. Man, you can't beat that. There's the breast right here. And this breast right here, you probably can't see it on camera. That's more of a medium. And it is good. The one thing I will say about the medium, it's got a slight gamey taste to it. But not real bad. Alright, folks. So that was a success. I've always grilled quail. I've never really tried to smoke it on my smoker. It is a little bit difficult on a smoker that big. I started out with a hot fire. When I put these on, the pit was up to about 275 and rising. 30 minutes later, we checked internal temps on them. Some were showing done, some were showing 140. At that point, I went ahead and hit them with the glaze, and then we let them ride out a total of another 20 minutes and checked them all, and they were all reading in temps anywhere from 165 to 145. So we pulled them off, gave them a 15-minute rest. The rest is history. They actually, for such a short cook, they've got a decent smoke flavor to them. I will give them that. You get the pepper, you get the Bondler's chicken seasoning, and then that rib glaze just gives it a little sweet element, and it complements the quail beautifully. But all in all, this was a success. Very good. Quail is very easy to do, but it's very easy to screw it up. It's such a small amount of meat. They're so little. Like I said, I've always done them hot and fast on a grill. It's the first time I've really ever taken them smoking them. This is only the third time I've ever cooked quail, period. I really don't jack with them that much because they don't have a lot of meat on their bones, and they're not cheap. I bought 2 boxes of these farm-raised quail from HEB in the freezer section, and they were $28 for 2 of them, 4 quail in each one. Just figured I'd shoot a video on quail since I hadn't done that, and I've never tried smoking quail on a 250-gallon offset smoker, but totally worth it. And I will incorporate this into my barbecue arsenal in the future for the backyard cook. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Until next time, peace.